Look, the haircut, the beard. You're looking fresh to death, son.
I look like I could go to the red carpet.
In that same outfit.
I would go like this.
You absolutely would.
I went to the high school reunion with this.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a sleeveless cut-off shirt, and I think the bottom of my hat said "fuck" that I created.
Perfect.
It's my party hat, and I was just wearing it.
Speaking of hats.
My shirt said "blood for blood."
We have hats.
We have hats.
Available exclusively at kingsofkill.com.
Only there.
Only.
Can't find them anywhere else.
Is that better?
Yeah.
You set the mood right?
Because it's so bright. I don't have that many ideas. Now it's just like...
I so wish when you got like on the warpath, it just illuminated. Just
cool.
do it yourself. Wait a second. I have a movie idea.
That'd be great.
Oh, man. Cool.
I feel like I got to touch something.
It's whenever there's a microphone in front of someone, they're like, I must grab this.
Yeah.
Like, I've been watching like clips of like Johnny Depp and that bitch Amber Heard.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun
And,
one
like,
to keep track of.
Johnny like keeps looking at his microphone like, is anyone fucking listening to me? I don't know what's going on.
No, he's just answering all the questions so fucking funny, too.
Dude.
He's just like...
Johnny fucking
You're
Depp is
stupid.
the man. Oh, I love it. He is charming as a motherfucker.
She pooped in the bed.
She shit his bed. What a fucking psychopath.
That's so tight.
What a fucking psychopath.
Man. But what are you going to do?
Hollywood shit list. There's a lot, but I mean, leading the pack has to be Jada Pinkett Smith and Amber Heard.
Shit. She was an Aquaman. That's already on the list. You're already on the shit list.
How do you piss off Jason Momoa? He's like the chillest man on earth.
I fucking hate Aquaman.
Well, yeah. If the like anyone with superhero taste hates Aquaman, but I like Jason Momoa.
I like the idea of it because I like ocean shit.
I know you like ocean shit. That's why you were
zone.
so excited to get into it. Should we kick off the show? You want to count us down? Want to dive in?
Yeah, my hat's orchestra. 3, 2, 1.
Calling all killers, this is the Kings of Kill podcast. We're your hosts. My name's Zach.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill, bringing to you the show dedicated to the love of all things horror, even though this is the least frightening show possibly imaginable.
People get scared.
Like, imagine the
things.
chillest Goosebumps. This is less scary than that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like a Rugrats episode, Halloween special.
Dude, I love the Rugrats.
They're really good
That's
episodes.
my jam. Oh, man. The Hanukkah Passover episode is like one of the most legendary cartoon episodes of all time.
It's true. It's very true.
Pretty epic. Anyways, we're going to count some kills. We're going to share some scares. Steven, will you please do us a huge favor and announce to the world what we're talking about today?
Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
We're getting deep. We're getting blue.
And we're wearing anchor blue.
Oh, my God. Anchor Blue. That store. So, for one thing, they had like the best fragrances, but also they had the most giant jeans of all time.
I only went in there when our buddy would shop in there before like school would start.
He
was the only friend that would
That's the prep clothes school.
Yeah.
Everything's a clean polo. Everything's like super huge jeans.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan, but he was the only person I knew that would wear anchor blue, probably Quicksilver. I was Zoomies Hot Topic along with our other friends.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, there was a PacSun friend. We all went different places.
I was like an
Our
American
friend group
Eagle
is
Gap
fucking
guy.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you went there and
You shit on my taste.
you went there.
You fucking idiot over here.
All of our friends have different taste in basically movies.
Yeah.
There's not a lot.
It's a
I
very
think we're the only
eclectic
two
group.
horror movie guys.
Yeah, it's a very eclectic group.
Everyone dresses different, listens
Yeah.
to way different music.
Yeah.
No one listens to fucking.
What's so
my
funny
shit.
is when we go on a car trip, like whatever, like we just got together in Sac,
Yes.
hit the bars and watched a show. Like,
We're starting to find each other's music.
it's
Like,
so
pick
funny.
a band and be like, we have to.
There
go
are
see
things
this.
we can agree on, which is cool, but it's so funny because like looking at our table when we sat down. Shout out to Mas Taco Bar. That place is delicious in Sacramento.
Amazing tacos.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 will return.
Is that a threat to them? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
I will be back.
It looks like our table didn't make sense.
No, it's
everyone had
all
such
the
a
groups in
different
high
style.
school sitting apart.
And we're
we put
chilling.
it all in one table. That's, I guess, how Willow's works.
You mentioned Ryan. Shout out. He is a killer contributor to the show. What does that mean? He went to kingsofkill.com and decided to donate.
He went there.
For as little as 99 cents a month, you can help keep this show going and help us grow. Ryan, thank you so much. Killer contributor.
Yeah, your name's in the credits.
Yeah. If you watch to the end, you should stay to the end because that's when we talk about horror news, some fun facts, what we're going to talk about next week.
Halifax, not the city.
Wow. A joke. I'm so proud of you.
I stayed up till 4 writing that.
You stayed up till 4 writing that. Hold on. Do we still have it? Oh, we're back.
It's been so long.
We're back.
I haven't got a boo in forever.
I mean,
Don't.
no, I don't want to do that. Instead, let's just demonetize ourselves right off the bat because what sums this movie up perfectly? LL says it best.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. I didn't know what he was saying. So I first thought so LL Cool J stars in this film. He wrote the theme track to it.
Great music
Not
video.
only, okay, I thought he said my hand is like a shark's fin. He's saying my hat is like a shark's fin. Like
I
the
think
bill of his
last
hat.
week's episode you said
I said hand because I
And
thought.
I agreed because I was I always thought it was hat. And then you said hand. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I thought it was hand. No, he's saying hat. The lyrics are deepest, bluest. My hat is like a shark's fin. That's the whole thing.
Totally.
And then he
makes
talks
sense.
about how like he mentions like life vests turn them on, and like, and then the music videos he's not even wearing a hat. He's wearing a do-rag or a beanie.
Underwater.
He does this sweet move. He gives him one of those for a second.
And it's mostly underwater.
He's fighting water splashing against him.
He's the water airbender. Or the waterbender. Whatever. I don't know what that's called. Is it waterbender?
I think it's the last airbender. I don't. Yeah, it's every element has a bender.
Yeah.
I wish
bend fire.
LL Cool J starred in Last Airbender, and also Bender from Futurama
would have made sense.
the real Bender.
I would have been on a bender.
It's kind of like how he came up with the show.
Yes.
Hey, I know you can't open your eyes yet because we're both hungover as fuck, but can we record in like 4 hours?
Watch this movie. I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay. We need to have an origin story episode.
We really do. It's actually been requested several times.
By me, probably.
It's just you going
Just
to
me.
our website, kingsofkill.com, where you can request any episode you like as long as it's related to horror. We get some clever ones too, so it's even if it's horror adjacent, we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll spin it.
past,
Have
like,
you seen our
Goosebumps
holiday
and
episodes?
Yeah.
Come on, we have fun with that.
We turned Home Alone into a horror movie.
It is a horror movie.
It's pretty scary to be alone when you're a little kid. Unless you're fucking Satan.
Sticky bandits coming after.
Sticky bandits.
Deep Blue Sea. Let's dive in. 1999. What a year for movies.
This closed the 90s out perfectly.
Rated R, an hour and 45-minute runtime. Directed by Rennie Harlan, who's done so much. He's
Actually,
one of his
look up the director.
One of his early films was Nightmare on Elm Street. I think the 4th one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right there.
Dream Child or Dream Master?
He helped. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Dream
yeah,
Master. Child's after.
I think I love Freddy so much, but like his sequels all blend into like one 6-hour movie for me because I've watched them so many times.
They could have been episodes of the show.
Yeah.
Not 3 though.
He produced Driven.
What's that? Oh, is that with Stallone and fucking...
Yep, and they're F1 Formula Racing.
In the city? Because they got mad at each other at a party?
He helped make...
That movie's rad.
Cliffhanger.
Oh, shit. This guy's a real deal.
He did Legend of Hercules.
What?
The Misfits.
TV show? Because the Misfits TV show.
The movie.
There's a movie.
Yeah, it's not what you're thinking.
Oh, Misfits TV show is Canadian, and that shit rules.
He did The Devil's Pass.
Don't know what that is.
B-movie. He helped direct a couple episodes of White Collar, Burn Notice. He did one of the 12 Rounds movies, but there's like 6 12 Rounds movies. I'm not really sure. Like at 87 rounds now. He did one of the Exorcist sequels. He did Mindhunters.
All right, this guy's got okay stuff.
He's got a lot of B-movie stuff, but he's got a couple gems in there. You know?
And was this most of that what you mentioned isn't before this, but did he have work before this, or was this like his
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh fuck yeah! So he's been around for at least 15 years before this movie.
Starring Thomas Jane as the Punisher that surfs.
That's true.
Okay. Starring Saffron Burrows, who plays Dr. Bitch. I hate this woman. Everything's her fault. Everything is her fault. Starring Samuel L. Jackson as Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson. This is like before he had like all his swagger. I'm not sure when Pulp Fiction came out. I think before this.
For sure.
But like
94 or 6.
Where
there's some more numbers thrown out.
It's good asterisk correction. But like Quentin here let him just encompass his character.
Be him.
He's still like trying to like per se this character at this point.
This is him on like The Negotiator.
But they're giving him a chance. There's a point where he's like, "Who's the man?" He's like, "I'm the man." But he's like wearing a polo and like in golf uniform.
He's not actual Sam Jackson.
He's not
that
there
we know
yet.
now.
He's not there yet.
Yeah.
Starring Jacqueline McKenzie, Michael Rappaport as Michael Rappaport.
So tight.
He's just burning people left and right.
He's such a cool guy.
Stellan Skarsgård, who is the creepiest bastard in every movie he's in.
Oh, yeah.
He gives me the heebie-jeebies.
He's in Dune.
He is. That's the last thing he does a great job.
He's that big fucking worm dude.
I can't wait for...
Whatever he is.
I can't wait.
He's not the big worm.
Don, the Dean, the Baron. The Baron. He's the Baron.
Yes.
The Dean.
He's the Dean.
Him and Mr. Belding go at odds. LL Cool J. I heard that LL stands for Ladies Love. So Ladies Love Cool James is his actual full.
Holy shit. The things you learn on the show.
What a bad motherfucker. Yeah. Stay tuned, folks, if you want.
Ladies Love. Oh, I never got LL Cool J. Is he as like he think in my mind growing up, I feel like he thinks he's as hard as like the guys from NWA.
Yes, I think
is he as cool as Ice Cube?
No,
he's MTV Ice Cube.
Yeah, no, he's like I would say VH1 Ice Cube.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's great in this.
But at like 3 in the afternoon when the kids are home and there's like some ratings, they can't curse.
Yeah, on pop-up video.
Pop-up video?
He's cool and everything, but I always thought like...
Well, yeah, he's cool. His middle name is cool.
I feel like he was just trying to be as hard as like Ice Cube or something.
Well, it's a good thing ladies love him.
I don't think he was.
I like how he's jacked, though.
Does he always wear a bulletproof vest or something?
No.
I feel like maybe a video or something.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
Cisco?
I don't think Cisco.
He wears a white.
Cisco just wore leather.
I think he wears a white bulletproof vest.
The thong.
That means you're hard as fuck.
His silver hair.
Oh my god,
dude!
And it was shaved.
Dude, one of his like deep cut songs is "Unleash the Dragon," and the lyrics are just "Unleash the Dragon." Da 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 da.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I think that's on "Release the "Release the Dragon" with Jet Li.
Is it really? That's amazing. That's amazing.
Maybe. Throwing it out there.
Came out July 28th, 1999. Filmed in Fox's Baja Studios in Rosarito, Baja California Norte, and Mexico.
True.
Produced by Warner Bros., Village Roadshow, and Groucho. A budget of $60 million, which all went to water and set. Set design's epic. Set design is epic.
Yeah.
And then, you got to forgive that damn 90s CGI.
Rubber sharks.
It's rough. It's rough.
It's not super bad, but it's noticeable now.
You
obviously.
can tell.
But back then, I was like, oh my God.
Went on to make 165 mil worldwide. It's thought of, and most of that is from after the fact. It only made about 70 when it released.
I feel like this is almost a cult classic.
So what happened was everyone called this a B movie, but it's up against huge heavy hitters. Like it went up against, like when this released, Inspector Gadget and Blair Witch just got announced.
Yes.
So who's really going to go see not Jaws?
Yeah. I remember going to see this in theaters.
Yeah.
And thinking it was the fucking coolest thing I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're a sucker for
Sharks, anything.
For oceanic horror and sharks.
Yeah,
right?
Sharknado, amazing.
Sharknado. Dude.
All the sequels are great.
I want more sci-fi original movies, man.
Yeah. No, they're very entertaining. They're obviously shitty, but...
See, I don't think...
I just have fun with them.
This is called a B movie. I disagree.
I don't think
just
so.
Purely 90s, man.
Almost... If this movie was directed by Michael Bay, I would believe it. I would actually believe this was directed by Michael Bay.
So...
As weird as that sounds.
I like this movie. It has severe scientific and plot problems, but literally you do not care while you're watching it whatsoever.
I don't give a shit that they're trying to cure Alzheimer's.
Okay, so that's the premise. So
old timers.
I actually like the premise. So they discovered that there's an enzyme or a protein in sharks' brains that may possibly not just stop but completely cure Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a terrible disease. Very, very sad.
I heard it's very bad.
But I like that premise. I didn't care. I was totally fine with that.
It's something, yeah. I mean,
although like
the sharks, what are you gonna do? The sharks just got pissed.
But when Dr. Bitch is like extracting whatever it is out of a brain, I thought it was a dummy shark they were using to like model. Nope, they just pop its head off. It's fine, and they're like, "Oh, here's the brain." Also,
I seriously thought that was the whole time.
You can't just touch a shark like that. Its skin is little teeth,
like a catfish.
Yeah. It's are catfish like that?
Yeah, I think you get poked by something. Fins or you get hurt.
Shark
touching catfish wrong.
It's
like
they're made of like little blades. They're like dragon skin, you know.
Yeah.
And so if you brush it the wrong way, you will get cut up.
It depends.
Pet a lot of sharks.
It depends. Yeah.
There's a lot of things like that don't quite make sense. Like these sharks are like 25 feet long.
Well, Jaws is 25 feet, and the producer, one of the writers, some asshole, some guy was like, well, let's just one up it. So it's 25 or 26 feet.
Speaking of that, Michael Rappaport,
which it
who
looks
plays
50
this smart ass doctor, he's my favorite role in the whole
Definitely
movie.
the best comedic
He's
relief.
like, hey, how tall is this fence? It's about like 8-10 feet, give or take a centimeter. No one measures with imperial and metric at the same time.
I guess that's his job, maybe.
To measure things?
He's like, I'm the fence guy. You know, titanium on the bottom or below or on top.
I love when this movie starts, the get-go. So it starts off, there's this little boat in the water at night, and there's...
Little tugboat.
There's there's some tugging on this boat, all right?
That's what I meant by that.
Everyone's in there. Everyone's in bikinis and swim trunks. This chick is like, I feel something. And like her boy toy is like, oh, about to feel this dick, right?
My hat is like a shark's.
And so she gets up 4 feet away to start dancing. I don't know why. And so it's two couples watching each other canoodle and make out for some reason. Swingers. And then Jaws comes up through the center of the boat, starts chomping it up. Luckily, Surfer Punisher is there to harpoon that shit.
Out of nowhere? Like, why is he there?
Don't know. So there's a research facility.
Maybe put a tracker on it?
I don't know. There's a research facility who is studying these sharks to extract whatever enzyme they need to possibly cure Alzheimer's. It's super expensive to fund. That's why Sam Jackson's there. He's like making sure that this R&D is worth his money, you know.
Pretty much the same premise as the Meg.
A little bit.
Dwight Schrute is like, I have hella money. You built a scientific thing, and sharks happen.
If you build it, they will come.
Yep. So will the dudes on those boats.
Anyways, so Punisher saves everybody. He's just Chad Thundercock. He's just a badass in this movie.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's weird. It's like he's walking away from an explosion every time he's on screen.
This is what happens.
Like he's just that cool guy.
They are 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and all that happens are explosions every 15 minutes, and then every time someone dies, it's 2 minutes of different zoom-in face shots.
Oh my
it's
God,
like 90s sitcom. Like, it's just like everyone's just doing the stare.
And it's a long shot of like their face, like just how they react.
Lingers. It
just
really lingers.
Oh man, he's dead. And then it's still on his fucking face.
Yeah.
And then it goes away to someone else's face. But
Every time somebody dies.
A lot of explosions for a water movie. That's why. It seems like a Michael Bay film.
LL Cool J plays a superhero in this movie.
He does. With a horrible
There's
shot.
a corridor filling up with water. A shark is swimming at full speed through that, and LL Cool J is outrunning him in tit-deep water.
I don't understand how that shark could fit in a corridor.
Also, so these 26 feet sharks, no one can see them coming.
There's one big
4
ass
feet
one.
of water.
There's 2 babies.
And everyone gets snuck.
Yeah.
Everyone gets ghosted.
There's 2 baby sharks, which are probably like 20 feet.
Did you really just do that?
No, we're not doing the song.
Did you just do that?
I'm not putting the song in this part of the video. No. Yeah, and then the big one is 26 feet. The one he catches a ride
The Meg
with.
is 26 feet.
Yeah, and one's a tiger shark, I think. Makos. They're Makos.
They're Makos, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I think, aren't like bull sharks really like the only naturally aggressive shark? Like most
Tiger
sharks
are like trash compactors.
Yeah, like
They'll
most
eat anything.
Most sharks aren't
do whatever the fuck
completely
they want.
dicks. Usually, like when like most
A
shark
what?
attacks happen, most shark attacks happen like they're just sort of investigating you, and all they have is their fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sounds like a weird.
I was gonna
excuse
make a weird joke,
for,
but I was like, no.
Someone's on trial after a date went so
Yeah.
bad.
I was gonna make a joke. But I think one is a tiger shark because they tried to reference Jaws at one point. Maybe it's just a license plate because like the license plate he throws out.
When the Punisher goes diving after a license plate.
Yeah, because it's stuck in his teeth. I mean, you got to do that. You got to help it. But it's the same plate as the one in Jaws.
Dude,
that's the reference.
There's one point where a shark is steaming at him full steam, and he does this. He just flexes.
Oh, he
and
water bends. He does like kung fu. He Keanu Reeves himself, and then he flips over and grabs the fin.
I don't understand, dude. When the shark takes creepy ass Skarsgård and Hadoukens him through the ocean
I
to
thought
break
that
the
was
glass.
so fucking cool.
First off, why
Still
the fuck is there a glass shield in your super expensive underwater facility?
Well, just like in the I would have that.
But also,
because I want to see what's going on.
If you fire a weapon, a bullet in water can't do shit. Can't stay straight and can't go forward. This shark forces a man.
Oh, it's
so
wild.
hard and breaks the glass.
Yeah, and
everything floods.
They're staring at it for the longest time, like this shit's about to pop. Like we got to get out of here.
They wait.
They fucking pop up tents, start cooking s'mores.
There's a point where like a shark is knocking on the door, being like, "Can I come in?"
One of the sharks turns on the oven.
Yes, turns on the oven with LL Cool J trapped in. So he grabs his trusty hatchet, which he keeps in his oven, to cut through it.
Yeah.
He's got a sarcastic parrot that says shitty things to him all the time.
He's super religious too, and he's like, he says a bunch of like gospel stuff or whatever. Those people, yeah. And his character is very lovable. It's a fun character.
It's charming. I like it when he like breaks down the eggs live on camera.
Oh yeah. The little omelet.
The perfect omelet.
For his like goodbye message.
Gets his Gordon Ramsay on.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And that it seems like they kill 4 sharks? 3.
There are 3 sharks, but then at the end they're not really sure. Although a sequel didn't come out.
Are you sure it's just 3 sharks?
And it took like 15 plus years for a sequel to come out. And there's apparently 2 sequels.
Yeah. I watched both. So 2, the sharks are even smarter.
Let's explain why the sharks are smart. So Dr. Bitch, she decides to speed up the research because money's kind of tight. So she starts somehow making these sharks geniuses by expanding their brains with like gene therapy. And again, totally okay with the sci-fi bullshit. Don't care. Totally along. So creepy Skarsgård, who's another doctor, he's like, hey, we should be careful because like we're advancing our genetic research by 3 months per day. She's like, fuck it, it's fine.
This is just Hollow Man with sharks.
and so these sharks become geniuses and are like, hey, I don't think we're being treated well, so we're gonna fucking kill you and escape.
Makes sense. I mean,
and again, I didn't care.
What are you gonna do?
I did not care.
What are you gonna have Sam Jackson just walk and be like, these guys are smart, and that's the movie?
Dude, Sam Jackson's death scene is so good. He starts giving
man.
this motherfucking snakes and this motherfucking plane speech, and before he gets to the motherfucking hey,
Yeah, he just
out of nowhere. Although that CGI was so rough,
that's the worst part.
it would
of the
look
whole movie.
better if they just threw like a stuffed shark across, and he acted like it was going to kill him.
That is the worst CGI part in the whole entire movie, and it sucks because that's like the most surprising part of the movie.
What's the point where they finally discover like, hey, oh no, we're fucked? Oh, one of the sharks swims backwards and backs up, right? And they're like,
He points like a shotgun or a harpoon gun at him,
and he witnesses. He's like, oh, that's a gun.
That shark recognizes that gun, and then they're like, well, yeah, it's a shark. It's smart, idiot. That's what they say to Sam
I don't
Jackson.
think that's the same. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
he fires them all.
I interrupted you. You were talking about you watched the sequels.
So the second one, I don't even want to talk about the third one. That was just
Aye.
fucking trash.
Oh no.
But the second one is so funny. It's just terrible. It's really, really bad. 1 out of 5.
Wow.
He gets 1 star for being a shark movie.
It
But
just gets that for
Yeah.
the sake of a shark movie.
all shark movies are at least 1 out of 5. But
Speaking of shark movies, come on, kingsguild.com. We covered Jaws. We went deep dive, geeked out on that for
Super long
so
episode.
long.
super long
It was
episode.
fascinating, man.
Longer than the movie, maybe.
I probably we got a little carried away.
So the second one,
Yeah.
they're smarter,
They're even smarter.
and the people are trying to come up with a plan inside like the lab, because there's another
They're
lab
in a new
just
lab.
like it. Exactly.
Because that
like
worked so good last time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they just rebuilt it and were like, hey, let's do it again.
Any movie with an underwater lab, guess what's going to happen? The lab's going to flood.
They've never
That's-
seen the abyss or anything.
That's actually like the most intense part of the movie to me is just the fact that you're going to be crushed
Yeah.
under so many tons of
it's
water.
Daylight with
That's
Stallone. That movie fucking rips too. 5 out of 5 Stallone.
Stallone alone rips, dude.
Dude, he is ripped.
The Italian stallion.
But so these people are trying to hatch a plan in the second movie. Like, what are we gonna do with these sharks? And then the camera pans over. So people leave the scene, like they go through the door. The camera's still there. It pans over through a window, like the ocean. It's looking out to the ocean, and the fucking shark is staring through the window, and it hears them. And later on in the movie, it predicts what they were doing. So the shark is so smart.
It learned
that
English.
It could hear what the plan was, so it outsmarts the.
Speaking of hearing, when the shark roars underwater at the end,
Oh,
what
man.
the fuck is that?
Jaws of Revenge all
sharks
over
don't-
again.
Yeah, sharks don't have fucking vocal cords to begin with.
I would fucking never touch the water if that
Let
was a
alone
thing. Ever.
if they roared,
Ever.
it'd be too much.
Dolphins alone,
It'd be too
I hate
much.
the E's and whatever. Already hate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even understand
Sharks
anything
roaring?
about this.
Nope. Fuck that.
I was literally in my bed watching the movie, and I literally said out loud, "Did that shark just fucking roar?"
Yeah. No, they're that smart. Maybe that's why they can roar.
Also, yeah, they're working buttons and doors and stuff. They're like the raptors in Jurassic Park. Speaking of Jurassic
That
Park,
makes sense.
I
the
think-
Raptors.
I think that the raptor tamer, what's his name from
Chris
Parks
Pratt?
and Rec, Chris Pratt, just studied Surfer Punisher from Deep Blue Sea. Is like, this is my character.
This makes sense.
This is who I am.
That would make sense.
We need to combine. Yeah, we need Surfer Punisher to become slightly more comedic, Chris Pratt style, and then we need to have a lead shark, Blue, that he trains and talks to.
The biggest great white shark is named Blue. That's wild. I think it's Great Blue.
Really?
Yeah. It's a fucking 20-something footer, too.
Is it still alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was on Shark Week a couple years ago.
Dude, Shark Week. I get excited when Shark
watch
Week
it
comes
every
out.
time.
Oh, wait, speaking of Shark Week, I'm just thinking of blood. Why is it that when what attracted to the original opening scene, what attracted the shark was someone spilled wine? Now sharks can smell a drop of blood from like miles away or something in the water,
Yeah.
but not red wine. The shark is an alcoholic.
That's why. Yeah.
The shark is so smart. It's like, I need a drink.
I've had a hard day. No fish around.
Someone took my head off to stick a needle in there.
But yeah, Thomas Jane. I wish I don't wish any of those people went to the sequels. I mean, 2 people survive in this. But I would like to see like another one done this well. There hasn't been a shark movie since 99 this well done. Besides like The Meg, I loved. I loved The Meg. Thought it was so fun.
I know you did.
It's
You
so
really
fucking
liked
fun.
it. Yeah.
Funny, way off the book, and it sucks. So I guess that's a con. But like way fucking far off from the book. It sucks.
Which is like the only book you've read in 15 years.
I read that book. I ordered a
You
book
just bought
yesterday.
a book, but you don't read books though.
Nope, it should be here today.
Just
Bob Odenkirk's book. Can't wait.
speaking of that, Nobody was epic.
Yes,
It
nobody
was
is so
good.
so fun.
I never watched Better Call Saul, even though I loved him in Breaking Bad. I've never seen Better Call Saul, the spinoff.
It's the same thing.
It's the exact same
It's
thing.
got the same feel, but it's funnier. But still dark. It's just dark comedy.
Yeah.
But it still has like the feel of Breaking Bad, but just
Yeah,
better.
nobody
You're just
was,
watching Saul Goodman the whole time. So
Nobody-
it's funny, but
nobody was so fun. Dude,
serious.
Christopher Lloyd's part was just epic.
oh yeah, yeah. Nobody, check it out.
It's a must see. Fun
Very
action
fun.
flick.
Especially to see him do that role of like
Yeah.
action
Yeah.
from like Mr. Show.
It
and
reminded me of like a Die Hard kind of vibe because he's just a dude, you know. At
Well,
least
then
he appears to just
he
be a dude.
Appears to be a dude,
Yeah.
and then you learn his backstory, and then he's John Wick. Yeah,
Like I said, Die Hard.
yeah.
Dude, Bruce Willis, so sad, retiring.
Retiring
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
guy.
sucks. I thought they were gonna do another Die Hard. Maybe it's just called. No, not gonna.
Don't. I'm gonna bring the want back. I got it loaded. I'll do it.
No,
I'll
I'm not
do
that
it.
mean. What else? I forgot what I was gonna fucking
This is good
say.
content. I like this.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Why are you
It could
looking?
be like-
Why are you looking away from everyone?
I'm trying to think.
Hold on.
No,
I'm getting shy.
I love how it ends. Because the spoilers,
Again, LL Cool J's a fucking superhero. He gets bitten in half and he's fine.
he's not bitten in half.
He gets bitten full mouth by a shark and ridden around, and
Oh
he's
my
okay.
god, my knee would hurt so bad.
You're just,
If a shark
sitting
bit
there.
my leg, my knee, I'd be in the water, sinking. It just,
like Sonic when he drowns with that music.
Yes.
Down, 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 down. That music is anxiety driven.
dude.
Dude, there was
Fuck
like
that.
hints of Jaws music sprinkled. Did you like that?
Yes.
Little teasers.
Speaking of Sonic, I watched Sonic 2. Badass.
I haven't seen it.
I really enjoy these Sonic.
I
movies.
loved. I'm on the fence about. it. I'm
They're
not
fun.
sure. I heard Jim Carrey might hang it up too.
It's yeah.
Although
Probably.
he lives in fucking space now. His mind
he's
is
out
gone.
there. He's a good painter. But he's great in the Sonic movies. It reminds me of like him being Ace Ventura all over again. Like it's old Jim Carrey. When you watch these films, the first, second one,
he's having
it's like,
fun.
wow,
He's
yeah.
having fun. It looks great. At first,
Yeah.
I would never think of the Eggman, Dr. Robotnik being skinny, but like
it totally makes sense.
I'm so glad they listened to the fans and they redid
did.
Sonic. They're like, hey, sorry, this
And
does
this
look
is an
creepy.
actually good video game movie. Like the origin makes sense. Everything about it kind of makes sense. It's just well done, but it is
So-
kiddish, so it's like you gotta.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the shit when that came out.
Yes.
Sega Genesis, man.
And the second movie, this is like just as good as the first one, if not better. So it's a good sequel. Knuckles is a badass.
I'm just glad kids can remember Sonic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that was epic to me.
it was a staple in our video game. I didn't own a Sega, but I still loved Sonic. Shit's awesome. go faster than any.
Dude, the
this
saddest
game
thing ever
ever?
is like there's no saves on the Genesis. So like you'd work for
God.
hours. I would get to that final airplane level. I didn't even know that was the final level because every time I got there,
Oh yeah,
was
the
like,
airship.
my mom would be like, "What the fuck are you doing? You've been sitting in front of this TV all goddamn day. Turn it off." Mom!
No, you got to pause it, turn off the TV, trick your parents. You got to turn off the TV, but you got to pause the game.
And she would just
walk
rip the
away.
cord out of the wall.
Put a shirt over the Sega.
Why is there a t-shirt right here?
Yeah, well, pick your shit up, and then they move the little fucking cartridge so it freezes, and you're like, "Fucking mom, I'm moving out." Whole story.
Imagine you as like a 6-year-old lighting a cigarette. Fucking mom, I'm moving out. Throw
My
an empty
Sonic
bottle
game.
of whiskey.
I just got to the casino level. I had
The casino
so many
level.
rings.
Dude, the jams in that game are epic.
So fucking good. No. Sonic's a badass.
Dude, the jam from the Haunted Mines, those were so
Oh,
cool.
yeah. That's from 2 or 3. Probably 2.
I think 2.
2. Haunted Mines.
I think.
Yeah.
Epic.
For
Just
sure.
epic.
No, it's a good game. Good franchise. Thanks, Sonic.
Speaking of games, you still doing that Elden Ring bullshit?
Ooh, yeah. Getting pretty far. I'm level 142, I think.
Out of 4 million.
I don't know if I should be at this level or what. Killed a lot of dudes. But apparently I have like 3 bosses left.
Games, any Souls game with the reason controllers get broken.
Yes. I've replaced 1 so far, and I'm at 95 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. A lot of time. A lot of pissed off. But it's probably the best game
Glad you got that book.
I've played. Yeah, I'm going to read a book after this fucking game. No, it's probably the funnest game I've played in a long time.
Did you hear, like, Twitter is officially sold and privatized now?
Holy shit.
SpaceX, Mr. Tesla himself, Elon Musk purchased Twitter.
Let's all leave Twitter. Let's go back to MySpace. I don't think anything's going to change.
I don't think that's a comparison. I don't. Twitter and those are different.
No, I can't talk shit on
they're
MySpace.
different things.
On Twitter, you could talk shit and everybody would be like, this guy's hilarious.
I don't think anyone's gonna notice any difference whatsoever.
No,
It's just people shit posting.
Yeah, it's just some
all it
guy
is.
that bought a fucking thing. But anyways,
In tonight's news, some guy bought a fucking
he
thing.
bought a fucking thing.
Back to Deep Blue Sea.
But the ending, I loved how she died. That was great.
Dr. Bitch died after getting naked for no reason. Why did she get naked?
Because her suit was rubber, and she was like, if I stand on it, I could shock this shark.
Her soaking wetsuit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's rubber. It's still soaking wet.
She stands on it, rips wires out of
Also,
the fucking side of the...
Who wears all white as an adult underwear?
I don't know.
What is that?
If it was her time of the... Yeah. Anyways.
No.
Don't
no.
even.
No. You did this to yourself. Do you want
I want to go home.
the womp womp? Because you're gonna get the womp womp.
I want to
for
get
that.
the womp womp. I just shut up.
Yay! You're gonna get one of these now.
All right, everybody, shut up. No, she's just like, you need bait, and she cuts.
I thought you were still making a joke.
Oh no, you need bait.
Dude.
No, she spreads fucking strawberry jam on her
Dude, yeah,
hands.
she takes this
From a toaster strudel.
this tetanus-ridden hunk of like warning metal that's like caution striped, and she cuts herself, and it's the thickest blood I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
I don't think you need to cut yourself
Dude,
that
toaster strudels are delicious.
bad. I want some.
God damn, those are good.
So
You ever have a Pop-Tart? Have a fucking toaster strudel. Blow your fucking mind.
fucking live it up.
Toaster
Treat
strudel.
yourself.
Toaster strudel. If you would like to sponsor an episode, kingskill.com.
Yep.
I'm sure they're listening.
Last I checked,
The CEO of Toaster Strudel.
he's like, "Oh, these guys are good."
Where is he from?
These
Little
guys are
Italian. The Toaster Strudel is an Italian company.
Yes. Yeah, she dives in like a fucking idiot.
She dies like a fucking
She also does the Jesus pose, like,
LL Cool J.
yeah.
And Jesus.
And Are You Afraid of the Dark guy, the kid? You covered it. I don't know. Anyways.
That's all you got from that episode is a Jesus pose?
Yeah, he dives in. He's like, I'm Jesus, and goes right in.
He does. If you just
But she does
put
the same
that clip in.
I
want everyone compared in their own. I want Jesus. I want LL Cool J.
Check out this clip.
I want Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I want this bitch. Just all Jesus down.
Maybe that's the right thing to do, and we're just assholes. Anyway, she jumps in like
what if it is the proper way to actually die?
It's probably the proper way.
We're the fucking idiots because we're afraid to get in the water because we watch too many fucking horror movies.
Smart. I don't touch the water because of these movies. But yeah, she jumps in like a moron again. And, I don't get why she's surprised that the shark's coming after her. Because she's like, she needs a distraction or bait, whatever, she says. Cuts herself, jumps in the water. All of a sudden, the shark's like, I smell blood. And
he says this.
He's like,
a little thought bubble like in a,
he's like,
in
you
a
know what?
book.
I'm not going to attack him. I smell blood. And so the shark turns around.
That's what makes most sharks stop attacking.
Yeah, he tips his hat and then says, I'm going to go get you, milady.
Good day, milady. he just neck bearded the motherfucker.
Milady. And he chomps her right in half. And first she's like scared, like, oh shit.
Street shark style.
I accidentally cut my hand. This is my fault. And then, yeah, he chomps the yard.
It's not even a nick. She's like suiciding her fucking self right there.
I don't get it. She should have just went down the street. But no, she goes across the palms. She stigmatizes herself. And yeah, dumb way to do it.
I'm waving goodbye to all of our sponsors right now. That's what I'm doing.
Anyways, no, she dies, and I guess Captain Punisher,
he's got a shield now.
Properly dives in head first with his arms in front of him.
Yeah.
So arms first, whatever. Like he's gonna save her. That's when he karate chops
After
the fucking
she's already
shark.
in half.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh shit, the shark's
like
after
LL
me."
Cool J, but he's a superhero and like he's fine.
Yeah,
this chef can beat some shark ass. I'm telling you.
He stabs it.
He made
the cross necklace that Vin Diesel kind of wears in Fast and Furious. Probably the same. Maybe LL Cool J was like, okay. I'm not even going to do it.
So Chris Pratt studied Captain Punisher, as you said, for his role in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And Vin Diesel studied LL Cool J chef to become Dom.
Before street racing, Dom Toretto hung out with LL Cool J. I forget the chef's name.
So he was since he was a mechanic, he's probably fixing the chef's ride.
Yeah.
His food truck.
Yeah, and he didn't have any payment.
Yeah.
For Dominic Toretto. He's like, well, you got to pay me somehow. Do you have any family? And he was like, you know what? I have this necklace. I stabbed this with a shark. And so he gave it to Dom Toretto. And that's why in all the Fast and Furious.
Dom pimped his ride.
Yeah. In all the Fast and Furious, he's wearing the same necklace. It's because of LL Cool J stabbing that shark.
Now you know. Let's just roll the credits with some sweet theme music.
My hat is like a shark head.
That's how the movie ends. He's like, are we going to get it off this job site? I don't know what it's called. job site? He's like, yeah.
Construction workers?
Yeah.
They're in
Dom's Charger.
They're in like a $60 million lab.
Oh, yeah. They're on a lab. Oh, yeah. They're waiting for their ride, and Dom's Charger just goes over a wave, launches off of a wave.
Now I want to see Henry Cavill from Mission Impossible cock and reload his arms.
Oh, dude, he reloads those things.
Go box
things are dangerous. But yeah.
What would you rate this crazy ass movie? Which I love. I do. It doesn't make any sense. The plot is full of holes. The science is bullshit. Don't care. So fun.
It's a very, very
I'm not
fun
even
movie.
mad that it's a direct, obvious Jaws sci-fi ripoff. I'm not even mad.
Four Sam Jackson deaths out of 5. How many people die in this movie? Four deaths out of 5.
Everyone dies. It's just Punisher and LL Cool J.
Rappaport, Blonde, Skarsgård, bitch, Sam Jackson.
We're the most disrespectful
party lady. She's the radio lady who loves the party, and then she gets
yeah,
she gets Michael Bay out of the film.
They have a birthday party for no reason. just to eat up 10
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, that's right. For the scientist lady? Whose birthday is it?
I don't even know.
Who gives a shit? 4 out of 5 with a side of the parrot. The parrot being
The parrot
eaten.
that talks shit
I
the whole
forgot-
time. The
I
parrot
forgot
is
there
a
was
dick.
Yeah, I forgot the
He
parrot
basically
was...
just calls LL Cool J a fat ass the whole time.
That parrot is a bitch, and I'm glad it got eaten. I feel sorry for LL Cool J, but you know. Oh, we didn't even go over the fucking death of the lady that was like fucking...
Weird, we missed something in a review.
What? When the Punisher is laying down, it's like the ending of Hollow Man when they're on the ladder on the side of the fucking thing and there's fire, water, crazy. And she reaches up like it's fucking Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, that's
With the
another thing.
shark.
Everything is, there's so much fire and water at the same time in the same locations all the time.
Weird. Kind of like Free Willy when there's oil on the water. I'm reaching here.
I so wish Michael Rappaport could just be like doing the touch thing of like as Jaws just sweeps
His
over
death,
him.
I'm so bummed about. He was the coolest character.
He was fun.
Best character in the movie, Michael Rappaport.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
What we got for horror news, man?
Not much, but as we're recording this episode, which will be out in a week, whatever.
Do you remember when we used to like record and then like have like 20 minutes to scurry and try
And
to
then put it
sort
on.
through footage?
Oh yeah,
and-
now we're ahead of time. So now a bunch of shit. We could add a World War III between this and the episode
Jesus Christ.
Let's be real here.
First Elon buys Twitter.
No, but today, the 26th, 20 years ago today, Jason X was released.
Wow.
That's my news.
Jason X. God
Jason
damn, that movie is
fucking
so
X.
one of my favorite kills of all time. Of all time.
Fucking frozen face smashed.
Not
That's my favorite.
Not even that one. It's the beanbag, dude.
Oh,
No, not the beanbag. The
sleeping
The
bags?
sleeping bag. Yeah.
where the chicks are like, you want to have sex? You want to smoke some pot? And he's like, no.
Zips them up, slams
bitch.
them together. It's just the funniest thing. He's
Oh, it's
just,
so funny.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love this movie. Deep
Great
Blue Sea.
movie.
Gotta
4
check
out of
it out.
5.
Gotta check it out. Must see. It's fun. Turn your brain off.
Yeah. And it's like the end of the 90s horror, so
It is
fucking
everything
great.
it's everything magic about 90s cinema. Balls to the wall.
This and The
badass
Mummy.
insanity. It's been so long.
The Mummy was like the same year.
Bringing
so
The Mummy
whatever.
back.
I could reference it. Someone request The Mummy, god damn it.
Folks, every single episode is all thanks to you. Your request is absolutely free. Head on over to kingsofkill.com. You can request your episode today. While you're there, do us a favor. Do a little shopping. You can become a killer contributor. Little as 99 cents a month. Help us keep going. We appreciate you listening. Next week, do you remember what we're doing? 'Cause
No.
It was a tie last week.
Oh yeah, the Devil's Anus.
Not the devil's anus.
Yeah, maybe you have
No,
Tourette's.
advocate. Jesus.
Yeah.
You need some of that shark enzyme. Help you out a little bit.
That's tight.
Soundbite doesn't make sense. Some of that shark enzyme.
That's great.
That's tight.
I'll get to
Next
that.
week, the devil's anus. No.
Keanu Reeves anus.
The devil. Stop it. The devil's advocate. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be long.
No, it's gonna be great.
I can't wait. It's been a long time since I've seen that, so that's cool. Stay tuned, I guess. Click one of these.
You guys, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you. My name's Zach.
I'm Steven.
Are you sure? Oh, ASMR.
Yeah.
And together we are the Kings of Kill.
Kings of Kill.
Shh, shh, shh. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, shit. Just one Anchor Blue thumbs up to seal
Anchor
the day.
Blue.